Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is Adam with ND72. So today we're back with my kind of modified ML55. So as you guys remember in the last video, we kind of did some maintenance parts on the front end. I did the driver's side CV axle up the front because it was pretty blown out. I mean, it's a $200,000 mile car, 20 years, it's bound to happen. My upper control arm, the bushings were kind of bad. We did a couple of little things like that, and we indexed my torsion bars. So, driving the car around, feels great, feels fine. So now I'm ready to do a fun mod, and that's right here. I would lift it up, but it's way too heavy, so I'm going to show you what I got right here. So what I got, a set of Max Tracks 35 by 12, where it said 35 by 12, 18 on some AMG ML55 rims. These are some bad boys. So I got these at a pretty good deal. Yeah, they're not name brand, but I got them for the same price I got my other ones, and my other ones lasted about 3 years. So these, hopefully I can make fit on my ML55. And to help me do that, I got some other parts. From Infidel Garage, he basically sourced me some 2-inch spacers. And these are pretty good quality. So, we'll see how these work. They were pretty inexpensive. I think it was, well, actually it was expensive. Like $260 for the kit. And hopefully they all work. But there's tons of features that should make these kind of worth it. But look at these bad boys. What I was rocking out before were these tires right here. These are, whoopsies, I think they're roughly 30-31s. They're the 265-70 17s. Now, these weren't bad. I still got some tread on them. A little bit. I've had these cars this on the truck since 2019. And that's like 4 years. They do pretty well. The truck does pretty well. They're not too worn out, but I just wanted to upgrade. But I just want to show you how much bigger one is to the other. Look at this bad girl. I don't know if you can tell by the camera, but that is a pretty big height difference. And they still got aggressive tread. We're going from a 17-inch rim to the nice 18-inch AMGs. So pretty happy. They should fit, and we should have some fun with them. Okay, so I got these spacers that are going to help the 35s fit on there. They are bonies, whatever. I ordered them from Infidel Garage. They're roughly like $260, and it's supposed to be just a bolt right on. It says 10-year warranty. These are 2-inch spacers, so there should be plenty of room to clear it. And it's supposed to be literally everything in here, hub-centric. All bolts go right on. So from my understanding, you're supposed to use your factory bolts to bolt these on the hub. And then this style has like little coolers in it. And they seem pretty durable and pretty good. So we'll see if they bolt right on to this side and go from there. As you can see, I still got a mess from the last job I did over here. But it should literally just bolt right up to this hub, and then you put your factory bolts. Oh, I just noticed that's loose. Let me tighten that up while I'm here. All right, these should be pretty straightforward. I'm just going to line up my holes, and then the ones I'm going to use to mount to the actual hub is going to be this one, the ones that it came with. So I'm going to go slam them in there. Oh, found it right there. Do them in like a little, this is my light impact gun and the star pattern. Yep. I want to make sure it doesn't like hit anything. So I'm going to do all 5 of them and then torque them down. All right, so we got my handy dandy torque wrench. So we're going to torque it to spec, which is, there we go. This one should be 80 foot-pounds for this ML. I'm going to have to hold that brake. All right, then we got our factory Mercedes hardware. It should thread right in there pretty nicely. Oh, if I could get it going straight without cross-threading it. Oh, this might be a problem. Oh, no, they go in there pretty good. All right, so I'm going to wheel over my big Monster 35s over here and try to get them on there. This should be the big benefit of what I was told also with these. You see how that ring is so far out? It should be nice where the tire will kind of grab on there because 35s are pretty hard to put up here. So as long as I got the car lifted enough, we'll put them on. Okay, so one thing I did want to try, this is it with no spacer. And as you could see, or wait, no, this is with a 15 mil spacer. So as you can see how close it is on the rear, coming up to there, it's barely hitting. Let's see if I get this angle. Can you see how close that is? So those 2 inches are going to pull it out a lot more. And then I already hung up the front. And this is with the spacer. And it is looking pretty good with the body line once I drop it and modify the lift a little bit. And it's not hitting nothing. One thing I did F up, and I need to double check, is if you come over here, on the ML tires, or the rims, they are staggered. So, you have, where does it say it? It says it somewhere. Right there, right there. If you can even see it, it's 18 by 8 and then 18 by 9. So I got one 8 there, which technically that's supposed to be on the front. So one of my fronts are wrong. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull off one and pull off the other and hopefully find my other 8. And then we know I'll have to flip them. And you see with the spacer, look at all that extra room you got with the spacer. So we got this one on, we got one more tire to put on, and then we're pretty good. Another thing I want to show you, so this is the ones I had on it before the 35s, and the truck is lifted. So it's off the ground, but you can just see how much, look at all the room there, and then we're going to throw a 35 in there and see how much extra room is actually in that archway. And then look how much that just takes up. Looking pretty good. It looks good all in there. The fronts look good, so now what we're going to do is lower it, let it sit for a little bit. I still might have to adjust the front suspension because I did modify the torsion bars last time. So we're going to drop it down and let it sit and see how it feels. Okay, so we got the 35s on right now. We're doing about 55 miles an hour, and as you can hear, it's not really that loud. Like, I'm not screaming or anything. Normally with a lot of these tires and a lot of other trucks, you'll hear a lot of like thump, 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 thump. But if you see my hand, like, the steering wheel ain't really shaking. Now, I do need to go get an alignment because when I did all that front end and torsion in it, the truck does pull to the right a little bit, but it's not too bad. And it's not like these tires are super unbalanced and they're shaking, but I do want to go get them checked just because the guy I go to, he'll check them for free, so might as well. But the drivability of these, pretty good. Not bad at all. Alright guys, so bam! As you see, we got the 35 sitting. So this is how the truck is sitting. I've been driving around for about 2 weeks now. We're over in sunny Florida, over in Kissimmee, a nice waterway. I'm going to show you off the tires. So, come on over. Let me tell you little things. So, if you can see right over here, we did have a small issue. I had a notch right here on the bumper because when we were going full lock, it was clipping it a little bit and pulling it out, but I put that teeny notch there and we're good on both sides. The tires are roughly at 35 PSI. I still have plenty of room over here, and my torsion bars aren't even fully cranked. Like, you look at, that's almost my whole hand. I almost could fit. I could fit my whole head in the fender. So we got plenty of room. We're not bumping out. We're not hitting any stoppers. And then let's move on to the rear. So to the rear, these are with the spacers. I still, once again, have plenty of room. You're not hitting anywhere over here. You're super far away from the fender with those 2-inch spacers. Nothing came off, and let me put it this way. I need to polish up my rims, but the monoblocks are looking pretty good. I'm gonna fire up the truck and show you going full lock. They're not touching, not hitting, nothing at all. So as you look over here, you can basically go all the way over. You got plenty of clearance all around, and then even going back, it's the same thing on each side. Even at full lock, you're not touching anything. And I will say, these bad boys are looking pretty good, and they're not even like super wide. I think I could have went a little bit wider, but they are 12.5. But I'm liking them pretty nice. So I hope you guys like this upgrade to the channel. I gotta check up on what PSI I'm supposed to be running these at. Right now, like I said, it's roughly 35. I don't know if it's supposed to be 45, 50. But also, if you know about these tires, if you ever need more traction, you can drop it even lower and get more traction. So hope you guys like this video. Hopefully you guys like the channel. Throw a like down, throw a comment down, and hit that subscribe button, and there'll be more on the ML. We might take it a little bit off-roading to have some fun with it to test out these tires. But so far, pretty happy. I'll catch you guys later.